My name is John Feldman. I am a real estate agent in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley area of Virginia, and welcome to my weekly vlog series, Advice from the Bald-Headed Agent. This is something new I am doing. I've been an agent for 23 years. I absolutely love my job, but I have been recently inspired to, try some new things, see if I will enjoy doing this. I think I will. Why do I want to do something like this? Mainly to entertain myself, because I'm a ham. You will get to know very quickly that I am a ham. And also, I want to entertain people. I want to educate people. I want to make sure if you are ever thinking about buying a home, whether it's next week or next year, and especially if you're a first-time home buyer, especially if you really don't know what you're doing when it comes to buying a home, you can watch these videos, you can learn some things, you can get some tricks, you can get some tips, you can get a head up on the competition so that when you actually start the process of working with a realtor, looking at homes, writing contracts, you already know what you're doing, and that'll be awesome. So sit back, get ready, here we go. Without further ado, I'm going to get right into the video and just let you know if I mess up, if I screw up words, if I have a brain fart and pause and you're like, what just happened to him? I'm going to keep on rolling. I'm not doing a bunch of cut and paste. I've already had, I think, 150 practices before you are actually watching this video. So enough is enough. Here we go. Very first video, the topic. I recently have had a first-time home buyer that was completely in the dark about everything. Didn't know what to do, didn't know where to start, and got pretty overwhelmed with the entire process. Luckily, they had a great agent such as myself that was able to sit down and go step by step what you should know when you start to work with a real estate agent. So this video is going to tackle the very first thing, and that's it. And that is, before you talk to an agent, before you even start to talk to an agent, and really before you start getting excited looking at homes on Zillow, Realtor.com, I know that's exciting. I know people love doing that. Believe me, I love doing that. But before you really start to do that, the number one thing you should do is talk to a loan officer. In fact, talk to two loan officers. If you don't know a loan officer, you may want to go ahead and get a hold of a realtor first. Realtors have been working with loan officers and lenders most of their career. They know the great ones. I will tell you that this isn't always true, but local, smaller lenders can sometimes be a better fit for you than these big, huge lenders. A lot of local lenders, local loan officers, they like to give a personal hands touch to their clients. You almost feel like your loan officer is your best friend. Your loan officer is a member of your family because that's how they're treating you. Sometimes, not always, a big, huge lender can sometimes make you feel like you're just a number and not really a part of their team. So I always recommend very first thing. If you have a bank, if you're got a checking account, if you deal with a bank, go to them first, see what they can offer you, and then compare two lenders. I don't like to tell people to talk to more than two lenders because it can ding your credit once they pull your credit, because a loan officer will pull your credit when you go to apply to get pre-approved. I always recommend, again, talk to two, see what one can do against the other, because let me give you a little piece of advice. You go to the first lender. They're going to tell you what they can do for you, what kind of loan packages they have, what kind of interest rates they have, what kind of monthly payments they can do for you. And you go to a second lender and you say, hey, I've spoken to a first lender. This is what they can do for me. Can you do anything better for me? Can you have a better loan package? Can I have a better, cheaper monthly payment with you? There's a good chance that other lender may. I'm not saying that they're going to 100% of the time. They may give you the exact same information, but the other lender could give you a better package at a better monthly rate, saving you quite a bit of money. And that's really the name of the game. And also know, this isn't always true, but if you go back to lender number one and say, hey, I spoke to another lender and they're going to do X, Y, and Z for me, Don't be surprised if lender number one can suddenly do X, Y, and Z for you, because that's how lenders work. They want your business, they know there's competition out there, and they want to make sure they beat that competition. So step number one, if you are a buyer and you are thinking about purchasing a home, but you have no idea what you are doing, either A, get with a real estate agent first. That agent will guide you to two lenders or to a lender that will help you the best, and that way you can make a decision which lender you want to work with. The greatest thing about getting pre-approved with a lender, it is completely non-obligational and it is totally free of charge. You don't have to use that lender if you don't want to, which is awesome. But the great thing is they're going to lock your loan in for a certain amount of time so it can't be raised, and they will make sure that and I'm having a complete brain fart here. Like, I don't even know where my mind is going. But as I said earlier, once this happens, I'm just going to completely keep on rolling. So talk to two lenders. One of the most important things when you talk to a lender is you're going to get pre-approved for a certain amount. They're going to tell you this is what you can afford. Based on your credit, based on your income, based on the information you give them, they're going to say, Mr. or Mrs. Buyer, you qualify for $400,000 or $300,000, whatever the amount is. Very first important question to ask them is, what is my monthly payment? What is my interest rate? And what are my closing costs going to be at that price? If I purchase a home at $400,000, what is those answers to those questions? But also ask your loan officer the following question as well. Besides what the monthly payments are at my max pre-approval, what are my monthly payments at, say, $350,000? What are my monthly payments at $300,000, $325,000? Find out multiple amounts, what your monthly payments will be, what your closing costs will be, so that way when you go to look at homes, you will know where to stay in. You may be max pre-approved for $400,000, but once you find out what your monthly payments are, you may want to stay around $325,000. So finding out that information up front, having it out of the way, will not only help you, it'll help the real estate agent, making sure that they're showing you homes that are in your price range and not getting you excited about a home that you come to find out you can't afford. So first part, that is what this video is about, is to guide you, give you a piece of advice, and I think that is probably one of the biggest, most helpful piece of advice you will get from an agent, is to talk to a loan officer first. Before you even start the process of anything, before you look at first home, make sure you know what you qualify for. Make sure you know the loan type. There are 5 or 6 different loan types out there, and there are homes that will not go certain loan types, meaning that there could be a house out there that has, needs a little work, so it won't go certain types of loans. You should know what types of loans you qualify for, what types of loans you're going to use to buy a home. It really just helps everybody out. So in a nutshell, again, talk to a loan officer first. It will help you. It'll help the agent. And on the next video series that I'm going to do, I think I will probably tackle buyer's agency. That is a huge topic in the real estate world now. Who pays a buyer's agent commission? Is it a seller? Is it a buyer? Things have changed since the last year. So we need to make sure as agents that you fully understand what buyer agency means, the buyer agency agreement. So on the next video, I think I will tackle that and go over that so you kind of understand a little bit about that, what to expect when you actually get in front of an agent, because believe me, the very first thing any realtor is going to tell you, just be prepared for it. I won't show you any homes. I can't show you any homes until I sit down with you and go over the buyer agency agreement and get you to sign the buyer agency agreement. The most important aspect of the buyer agency agreement is the commission. Believe me, that needs to be fully explained to all clients so that you have transparency up front. So Thank you. I feel so much better. Believe me, I was so nervous doing this. I was afraid I was going to mess up every other word. And then I got to a point where I just honestly didn't care if I messed up every other word. Again, I'm doing this for my own entertainment. I'm not doing to sell myself as an agent. Yes, I love having business. I love making money. Who doesn't? But I'm not doing this video series as a shameless promotion of myself to say, look at what I can do or look at what I got to sell. No, I'm really doing this for fun. I'm doing this to help myself as an agent. I think this will be a learning experience for the both of us, and I hope you continue to watch my videos. I'm all excited. I got my first little Mr. Microphone here. I got my first ring light. Ooh, I'm all working and getting all professional. So I hope you love this as much as I think I'm going to, and goodbye until next time.